Welcome, my friends. Tonight I recount to you a compelling tale. This is the story of relentless faith drawn from the teachings of Jesus Christ himself, set in the bustling, dusty towns of biblical times where the mosaic of life was colored with shades of honor, love, injustice, and faith. Imagine a town humble and alive with the hubbub of day-to-day life, clouds of dust swirling and settling with every wheeled cart that passed by. In this quaint terrain lived a judge, a man of great importance, but devoid of fear for God or respect for his fellow beings. Towering above in his court, he was the arbiter of justice, but was known to prejudice, to bend the laws to his personal whims and fancies. Into this world insert a widow, bereft of family and friends. With a heart full of sorrow but an undying spirit, she visited this stoic, unjust judge. Day after day she sought him out, pleading for justice against those who wronged her. Her pleas echoed in his stone-cold chamber, piercing the silent austerity with the cry for justice. She, a single, frail creature, dared to challenge the might of this deterministic system. The judge, however, shrouded in his arrogance, dismissed her pleas with a nonchalant wave of his hand. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, but her plight was unheeded. Yet the widow's resolve stood unbowed. Seizing each day by its forelock, she returned, pleading her case with unabated fervor. The echo of her relentless pleas grew into a booming drum, reverberating in the courtroom's every cracked stone. The unjust judge was growing irritated. The widow's relentless pursuit, rather than crushing under his judicial might, was whittling it away. One night, as the judge sat under the moonlit sky, the widow's words haunted him. In the echo of the cricket's chorus he heard her pleas, her demand for justice resonating in the clear, calm night. With a deep sigh he thought, "I neither fear God nor care about humans, but this woman is driving me crazy. I will see that she gets justice. Otherwise she'll wear me out with her constant coming. My very position as a judge is being questioned in the eyes of the public." In the next sunrise, the widow found her face mirrored not just in the eyes of the judge, but also in his words. He granted her the justice she so long yearned for. The long-standing, stubborn judge was moved by the widow's undying determination, by the relentless spirit that saw no hurdle as unsurmountable. This tale, dear friends, was shared by Jesus to teach his followers a valuable lesson in never losing heart and relentlessly praying. It is a reiteration of hope, of prayer, and of an unyielding faith that ultimately leads one towards their divine destiny. In our lives today, we may find ourselves standing before our metaphorical, unjust judges, where we face challenges that seem insurmountable. But let this story serve as a beacon of hope and inspiration to not lose heart, to persist, pray, and have faith, for our day of justice will dawn, just as it did for the persistent widow.